Hello, welcome to a slightly different type of upload from me. Moving away from our usual Barcelona save, by the way. Go and check that out if you do fancy watching me manage Barcelona on Football Manager 2022. Today, instead of that though, we're going to be having a look at a save file that I have got that is 100 years in the future in FM22. And I am quite excited to share it with you and have a look at just what's happened in 100 years of FM. Let's go and find out. Hello and welcome back to the Facebook channel. Welcome back to the Facebook page. I hope you're all well. Happy weekend. I hope it's all good. Hope you're having a lovely start to things. Today, we're going to do something slightly different on the channel, which we've not really done before. Thank you for being here, though. Make sure you do go and follow the Clates page. Make sure you like it and all those things that you can do as well. And if you enjoyed this type of video, make sure you give me a like down below. Leave me some comments too, because that shows me that you enjoy it and we can do things like this more often, which I think sounds good. Today, though, as I mentioned in that little intro, we're going to be having a look at a save file that is 100 years in the future. As you can see, it is the 30th of November 2121, so 100 years from the start of FM22. Just over that, actually, if you count, we usually start in August for a save file, maybe July, June. It's gone a little bit further than 100 years in the future, and we're going to go and find out what happened to a few of our football clubs, go and find out what happens to the Premier League, and we'll maybe go around Europe as well. To do this, I have been on holiday for quite a long time, although I still look quite young there, don't I? Actually, how old is my manager being on holiday? We're 100 years old, so that's good, isn't it? We're doing all right, I guess. Then 100 years old is as old as you can get. Still not retired, still don't have a job. If you have a look at my job history, look, we've just been unemployed for 100 years and it's fine. But I guess that's the least important part of this. That's not really the interesting part of the video. The interesting part is who is in the Premier League, and then we'll go down through the leagues as well and have a look. Are there some clubs that have been rising all the way to the top that you wouldn't expect? Have there been some clubs that have been dropping like a stone all the way down? I know very, very little about this, so you're going to come on a little journey of discovery with me. I suppose we should start at the very top, right? Let's start with the Premier League and have a look who is in there right now. Have I got something to click on here? Right, Liverpool have gone top of the Premier League, it says here. So if I click on right, first of all, this is just brilliant straight away. I've just seen on that news item there where Liverpool have gone top of the Premier League, a goal from Daniel Waters helped send Liverpool to the top of the Premier Division after their match against Newcastle at Steven Gerrard Arena. Liverpool play at the Steven Gerrard Arena, which was built 20 years ago in 2101, a capacity of 78,500. I didn't even consider the fact that there might be some really cool stadium names. I love it. As a Liverpool fan, I really do love that. That is very cool. Let's go and have a look at the Premier League season, though, or the Premier Division, the Premier League table, then. Here you see it. Chelsea are top. We go Chelsea, Liverpool, Everton, Burnley are in the top four. I wonder, how have they done? Let's just have a look at some of their results, because that's the biggest surprise so far, isn't it? That says 2021. I mean, where's the rest of the history? I kind of feel like that's not the whole... Can I look at the league history? I feel like there's a way, isn't there? If I go to the Premier League, that's not showing me... Oh, I tell you what that is. Do you know why I'm surprised by that? I was looking at 2021. It is 2020. It is 21 now, isn't it? But 100 years later, they finished then. They finished third in 21-13. And they haven't won the league, which is, I suppose, what we were looking at. Let's go back to the table. We've got Arsenal still just outside the top four. Tottenham, QPR are in the Premier League at this stage. Watford, Man City down in 9th. If we have a look at the past winners, look, there are up here. It's Chelsea and Liverpool winning it most recently. There must be some really fun winners in there, though, surely. Brentford, West Ham, Newcastle, Leeds, Leicester, Palace, Portsmouth back in the top division. West Brom, Villa, Norwich and Derby. Derby back in the Premier League as well, and in fairly familiar fashion, not doing very well when they're in the Premier League. Of course, all the players are going to be regens, aren't they? We could do other videos on this, by the way. I'm just thinking we are not going to be able to discover everything we could possibly want to look at in this video. I tell you what you need to do. You need to leave me comments down below for things that you want me to go and look at, and maybe we'll do a part 2, part 3, part 4 of this. Turn it into a bit of a mini series that we can do on a Saturday as a bonus upload. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a good idea to me. Today we'll look at the Premier League then and have a quick little look through the pyramid. I've just realised something. I know that these teams aren't that shocking. We are definitely missing a few big names in there, aren't we? Manchester United are not in the Premier Division or the Premier League 100 years in the future. I have no idea where they're going to be, but is there anyone else we're missing in there? Newcastle are in there, I'm just thinking. Is there anyone that's missing? Everton are up there. Spurs, Arsenal, Chelsea in there, City in there. I feel like the biggest miss here is Manchester United. Should we have a quick little look at the league below, the Championship? Here is the Championship. Will Manchester United be in there? Surely they will. There you see it. Bournemouth. Oh, I've gone to League One accidentally. Bournemouth, Brighton, Wolves in there. They're a team missing from the top division that we didn't mention. Fulham, Southampton, another team. Wrexham have got themselves to the Championship. Blackpool, Ipswich, Stoke, Wigan, Southend, Woking, Hull, Peterborough, Blackburn, Leyton Orient, Maidenhead in the Championship. Preston, Bristol, Bristol City, Middlesbrough, Charlton, Port Vale. I don't know why I did that in a weird order, but there you go. Where's Manchester United? We've still not seen them. That means have they gone bust or something? Where are they? Surely League One. Let's have a look. Swansea, Notts County, Sheffield United, Birmingham. Any teams in here that are usually in the Premier League? Not that I can see. We've got some teams from the Championship dropping down. Birmingham in there. Look, Sheffield United. They weren't in the Premier League too long ago, were they? Sutton in the League One there. They're still not here. Manchester United are still not in our pyramid yet. I wonder if they've gone bust and they're just not anywhere. Let's go to League Two. Are they in here? I think we're missing a Manchester United. Maybe they're just not in this database anymore. I don't know where they or why or where they are, but they're not in League Two either. Nottingham Forest down in League Two as well. If you spot your team, maybe you can let me know how they've done in this 100 years. I'm going to have to keep going because we've still not seen Manchester United. Where are they? Oh my word. They are in the save. They're in the National League. I promise you I have not done anything to make this happen. They've legitimately just dropped down the divisions. Is this SI getting back at them for not allowing the lawsuit and everything? Is this what happens to Manchester United? Because what? There's the legends there. Anybody weird in there? Not really. Cristiano Ronaldo is a legend at the club. They've obviously got some different players here. Robert Collins is a favoured personnel. They are in the Vanarama National League. They're in the same league as Hereford. Can we go back to have a look at their club history? Will be on here a little bit, won't it? They've been there for quite a long time. They got relegated in 2106 and they've been there for ages. Can we see this in a bit more detail? I don't really know how to do it. Premier League. Oh yeah. So in fact, this is all the divisions, isn't it? If I don't do domestic leagues, this is how you can do it. When did they get... All right, so going back to 2067-68, they had one season in the Championship. But after that, look, which is obviously I didn't do anything to make this happen because it took 60 odd years or 40 years from the start. They got relegated and then relegated again, back up to the Championship a bit, then League One, then League Two. And then in 2107-08, about 15 or so years ago from now, they were relegated to the Vanarama National League. I feel like that's probably the lowest division I've got loaded as well. I don't even know if they could have got relegated lower than this. That is... don't know how to... I feel like I need to go and make like multiple videos on this now. That is absurd what has happened to Manchester United there. I don't really know... I mean, who's the manager? Who were their managers if we go back through? If I get rid of caretakers... Oh, wow. They've had some interesting ones. Pep was there, Simeone, Steve Holland, Zidane, Ferreira, Enrique, Nagelsmann. Zidane was there a few times. Zlatan Ibrahimovic in 2043, Eddie Howe. And then more recently, look, they've had this manager for 69 years. Aaron Jenkins is a 100-year-old manager that has been manager. I mean, he's only an interim manager. What do you mean? What do you mean interim? 69 years is not interim. He's got a great beard on him, though. What? How is he an interim manager for 69 years? That's a little bit broken. I honestly, wow. Where do they play their football, actually? What's the stadium? It's still Old Trafford as well. I do want to see, actually, what the other... I mean, I feel like we could go and look at everything that happened with Manchester United here. The curious case of Manchester United. But I do kind of want to go and see, because of the Steven Gerrard Arena, I do kind of want to go and see who the other teams play at. So if we go to the Premier League, let's go to Chelsea. It's the Frank Lampard Stadium. I love that. Let's just go through. Palace at the Selhurst still. Pride Park still for Derby. The Bramley-Moore Dock Stadium. Everton finally building their new stadium, which that's a surprise. Ellen Road for Leeds still. Leicester at... is that a new stadium for the it's the chairman, isn't it? Is that a rename or is that a new stadium? I wonder. It was built in, so they built a new stadium and called the Vichai Stadium there. That's cool. I like that. 54,000 seater as well. Liverpool, we talked about the Steven Gerrard, the Colin Bowell, New Manchester. Wow. Look at Man City Stadium, 121,000. What's the Liverpool one? 78. That is huge. Imagine, I mean, they've sold 73,000 season tickets. They've got fans. I mean, I know Manchester United got relegated to the Vanarama National League, but City have got fans. This might be the biggest surprise of the whole save file. Newcastle are at the Bobby Robson. That's cool. A bit of class on that one. Carrow Road still for Norwich. Portsmouth at the Jimmy Dickinson. Stan Bowles for QPR. Tottenham are at the Jason Eastwood. Who is Jason Eastwood? Is he a real life hero or is it he? I feel like he might have been a regen that they've named there. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, he was a manager. Yeah, he's a regen. He was a manager for Tottenham for about 19 years, look, and they've named their stadium after him, and he retired at 67. How come some of the staff retire and some of them go on to be 100 years old? Like, why was that interim manager at Manchester United 100 years old? I love it so much. There's so much we could talk about, isn't there? It's quite brilliant. There's the Jason Eastwood. Let's finish off the stadiums. There's the Watford Stadium, brilliantly named there by Watford. West Brom at the Hawthorn still. West Ham still at the London Stadium as well. Arsene Wenger Arena for Arsenal. Okay, good stuff. When was that built? That was built in 2104. That's cool. And I feel like we're just about finishing off. Villa at Villa Park still. Brentford at the Brentford Stadium. Jimmy McIlroy for Burnley, and then Chelsea at the Frank Lampard. I think we'll have to leave it at that for today. There is so much more that we could go and explore, isn't there? But I think we'll leave it at that for today. You need to leave me those comments down below. Is there anything else that you spotted as we went through? For example, I'm looking here and seeing things like Iliax Mariba as an icon at Chelsea. You might be able to spot things as we go through. Let me know in the comments down below and let me know what you want me to go and look at next, and we'll go and explore. But yeah, thank you for watching today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Saturday. I'll see you on Monday for more Barcelona Save fun. I'll catch you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.